to Celestia Astrology. I'm Sonia. Thank you for joining me for this Astro Mindfulness exercise for the new moon in Gemini. If you want to learn more about the astrology of the new moon, I've prepared a sister episode, Dancing with Duality, and you'll find the link in the comments. I'd like to invite you now to find yourself a comfortable position. You might wish to sit, lie down, or maybe even walk while you do this exercise. And just bring your attention gently to your breathing. You might wish to close your eyes or just rest your gaze gently downwards. As you become more conscious of your in-breath and your out-breath, allow your out-breath to release any tension that you've built up from your day, your week or your month. And just let it go as you breathe out. Let any tension that you're holding in your body go. You don't need it anymore. You don't want to carry that tension forward with you into a new cycle of the moon. As you bring your attention to your breathing, see if you can follow and trace the path of the air through your body. Notice where it enters your body. Can you feel the temperature? How does it feel? Does it enter the tip of your nose? Can you feel it travelling through the back of your nose, back of your throat, down your throat, into your chest, into your heart centre, into your lungs, and maybe into your abdomen? Do you notice a pause between breathing in and breathing out? As you're breathing, see if there's one place where you notice the breath and the air focus. Maybe there's a place where you feel it more than any other place. And bring your focus and attention to that place. In mindfulness, we call this place your mindful anchor. Your mindful anchor is always with you, any time of the day or night, any situation that you're in, or any time when you need to take a moment to yourself. You can just bring your attention to your mindful anchor as you're breathing. Breathe into your mindful anchor and release any tension or anxiety with your out-breath. Breathe into your mindful anchor and breathe out any tension or anxiety. And the more you practice this, the easier it will be to tune in immediately to your mindful anchor. So as you keep breathing, visualize yourself outside, stargazing. Maybe lying down somewhere comfortably, just staring at the sky, watching the clouds just drifting past, like thoughts passing through your mind. Clouds pass through the sky, their forms ever shift like the restless mind of Gemini. And as you watch the clouds, you feel like you really connect with one particular cloud as you follow its journey. And as you're watching it, it seems to descend and come and collect you. And before you know it, you're lying on the cloud, travelling through the sky with it, looking up at the planets, but from a much better viewpoint, so much closer. You're feeling the gentle breeze still, but you can hear its secrets as it's whispering through the air. Everything's so much brighter and louder here. It's easier to connect with the stars talking to each other. You can hear fragments of things that they're saying to each other. You can hear fragments of ideas and possibilities, all just floating along on the breeze like pieces of a puzzle just waiting to be put together. You look up and behold this vast expanse of the night sky. It feels like it's a canvas where you could paint the constellations of your own inner world. You begin to relax and enjoy just drifting on this cloud. It starts to feel normal, like something you've always done. Maybe you always have. And you see a mesmerising spectacle. Coming closer to you is a planet. Are you really going to pass that close? Shimmering. Must be Venus. It's pearlescent in colour, shimmering like a celestial rose garden, and you can smell the sweet smell of flowers, roses. It's like being in the most beautiful flower garden that you could ever imagine. You find that your cloud is picking up messages from Venus. How strange. It seems to be amplifying them like a speaker. Messages from Venus that are transmitting out into the universe. But your cloud can hear them, and so can you now. Venus is whispering of the importance of finding harmony within your duality. She's asking you to recognise the grace and strength present in both the warrior and the diplomat within you. Maybe she's asking you how your words can hurt yourself or others. Or maybe your thoughts do. Maybe you wield them like a sword. Is it with elegance or with kindness and compassion? Do you always negotiate with a kind heart? Spend a minute and see if you can tune in and put the pieces together of what your cloud is picking up from Venus's transmission. And as the cloud floats by, the transmission fades a little and becomes more patchy. And you realise maybe this is how it works. Who knows? But you feel yourself surrendering more and enjoying this journey, enjoying this learning, enjoying the messages that Venus had for you. And before you reach the next planet, you feel the vastness. You feel the protective and radiant energy of Jupiter as your cloud starts to drift closer. A cosmic beacon of optimism and growth. As your cloud starts to tune into the messages, its warm light is encouraging you to see the potential that lies within all aspects of yourself. Maybe you feel its energy ignite a spark of hope and expansion within your being. As your cloud drifts past Jupiter, see if you can tune into whatever messages Jupiter is sending and see what Jupiter has to say to you. And see what Jupiter has to say to you about its time in Gemini. And while you are lost in Jupiter's messages, you're suddenly distracted by a flash of light streaking across the sky. You hear a roar of laughter, and you see Mercury, the ruler of Gemini, piloting his celestial chariot through the heavens. He playfully throws bolts of lightning, each one a spark of curiosity and a reminder to explore different perspectives. He's full of mischief and troublemaking, but somehow nobody seems to mind. You know that he travels fast and far. The cloud is tuning into the messages from Mercury as it's drifting past and away from Jupiter. Mercury seems to be reminding you that there's often more than one side to a story. It's encouraging you to consider all angles with an open mind. Listen now and see what else you can pick up from Mercury's transmission. Mercury's gone as fast as he appeared. Everything seems a bit darker and more serious now. The playful laughter is quieted, and you wonder why everything seems so serious, and you realise that there's fewer stars in this region. The light of the stars at a distance seem almost veiled, and you feel a cool in the air. You realise you're getting closer to Saturn, and your cloud is picking up the transmissions. A sense of limitation or restriction might be arising. As your cloud tunes in, Saturn might be asking you to acknowledge any internal struggles or fears that you might be facing. This tension can be a catalyst for growth, encouraging you to build strength and resilience. Perhaps you see a wall looming ahead, a seemingly insurmountable obstacle. But remember, even the most fortified wall has a hidden door. Don't be concerned to go close to Saturn. Saturn can offer rewards if you're willing to meet his challenges. Spend some time with Saturn as you travel through his dark and colder part of the sky. And now there's a bumpiness to the currents. You feel the powerful energy even though you can't see the planet that you're approaching. You're carried and buffeted around a bit on these currents as your cloud struggles to keep you safe. As you get closer, you recognise the markings of Pluto in Aquarius. As you pick up on the Pluto and Aquarius transmissions, Pluto's whispering to you of hidden depths within you. Pluto might be asking you to confront and integrate past experiences. He encourages you to see this as an opportunity for transformation, for empowerment, a chance to shed old skins and embrace your evolving self. Perhaps you see fragments of your past selves travelling on other clouds buffeted by the air currents. Memories both joyful and painful. Take your time, but when you're ready, acknowledge them and then let them go, allowing yourself to step into a more empowered version of yourself. You feel a gentle pull on the cloud, coming from two different directions. There's a pull from the north and the south node, and you realise that part of you wants to go in one direction and part in another. This is a fated element, highlighting your path of destiny. Trust that the challenges and opportunities presented guide you towards a more integrated version of yourself. And trust that you are ever travelling between these two nodes of the moon and what they symbolise for you. They show you your celestial dance, what you have learned and seen on your travel through the sky, representing all the various aspects of yourself and how they came together to enable you to dance with duality. Each note, each challenge is necessary for a harmony to unfold. Embrace the beautiful duality within you, the warrior and the diplomat, the logician and the dreamer. You are a whole being, a tapestry woven from seemingly opposing threads. Are there any more messages that you might receive? You may not hear them now, they may come later, maybe in your dreams or during your waking life. Just be open to receiving them during Gemini season, however they may come to you. And you realise that your cloud is returning you back to your stargazing position. And then transmissions begin to fade. You can no longer hear all the whispers, and the puzzle gets harder to put together. But that's okay. You've had so many insights and so much energy from your celestial journey. Maybe it doesn't all make sense yet, but it will do as events unfold for you. Remember that holding multiple perspectives is a strength, not a weakness. Be kind to your mind as you navigate the complexities of your being. Trust the whispers of the wind and the wisdom of the stars to guide you on your path of growth and self-discovery. And slowly and gently return your attention to your breathing. And become aware of the room that you're in and the noises that surround you. You might want to stretch out your arms, move your fingers, stretch out your legs, move your toes. And if you close your eyes, just open them gently. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this exercise to help you align closer with the energy of the new moon in Gemini and the challenges and the gifts and rewards that this season brings. If you did enjoy it, I'd be so grateful for your comments, your likes or subscribes. It really helps when you're a small channel to get the content out to people who might enjoy it. And also just to let you know that my books are open for private and individual readings if you'd like a personal astrology reading. I include a healing Reiki intention with every reading. But if you're not sure that you would enjoy that, then just let me know when you book, and it's not necessary to have it. But I hope it's something that you would find valuable. And if you've got any questions about booking a reading or you'd like to know more, just let me know in the comments. And please feel free to comment about your experience of the meditation or of Gemini season if you've got any questions. I'd be happy to answer them. Okay, thank you so much.